Growing up in a private school, we sometimes being able to pray for granted. I believe that faculty and student-led prayer should be allowed in public schools. In 1962, Engel versus Fatale ruled that voluntary prayer in public schools violated the U.S. Constitution's First Amendment prohibition of a state establishment of religion. In 1963, during the Abingdon School District versus Skip, Supreme Court declared school-sponsored prayer and Bible readings unconstitutional. Later that year, atheist Madeleine Murray O'Hair removed the Lord's Prayer in Baltimore schools. According to HuffingtonPost.com, 66% of all Americans say they favored prayer in classrooms. Teaching a kid to pray may change their life or help them change a life. The Constitution states that all Americans have the freedom of speech, and the Declaration says, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by God with certain unalienable rights." During the presidency of George Bush, he remained to give students the right to pray. We can't necessarily change the minds of leaders of our countries, but we can encourage students to not be afraid and step up in our schools. Students are able to lead Bible studies, but the faculty may not partake in these actions. In 2013, the Supreme Court made it clear that prayer may be allowed in school as long as it was not school-sponsored or it did not interfere with the schoolwork. According to Prayer International, prayer clubs have increased drastically in the last years. The more influence of prayer, the greater the upcoming generations may become. Some students may not live the best home life, but with just a little prayer from a classmate or teacher may turn their life completely around.